What's up, guys? Wanted to make a video in lieu of Black Friday in terms of what order flow platforms you should be looking at if you're looking to get a good deal. As for the most part, none of these platforms are going to have deals other than a few times a year. And if you're a serious trader, you're probably going to know that you're going to be trading for another year. And so saving 20 to 30 bucks per month is going to add up quite a bit. So right now, I have listed all of the platforms that I've seen deals for, and I kind of have highlighted in green what I think the highlights are. Um, and you can check this out. I've put this Google Sheets doc in the description. I'm kind of trying to build it out in terms of price, compatibility, what data feeds are supported, and then features, which isn't quite finished yet, but you can check that down below in the description. But going back to the topic of Black Friday, first we have Atas, we have Motive Wave, Bookmap, Jigsaw, and Quant Tower. So I have these separated, the Motive Wave order flow plan and the Pro plan, as I think the Pro is essentially the equivalent to the Atas and Quant Tower. And I think the order flow is probably a little bit lesser of that, but I think it does come with all the features that you really want for order flow, as I don't think the pro features are as necessary, I would say. And then I would say Bookmap and Jigsaw are kind of their own category, as they're less so for the general public. I think these are more so for niche traders who want to trade a specific way. Jigsaw specifically for the DOM, and Bookmap is more so for the visualization of the DOM and is oftentimes used with other platforms as well. So going into this, Atas has a deal. We'll start with them first for 30% off for a month and a half, which this puts the price at around 48.64 per month, as this is a month and a half for 70 euros. I think this is their best deal. They have a year and 2 months, so 14 months for 479, and this comes out in US dollars per month as 36, which is actually super cheap. I think theirs is the best deal in terms of the longer, the yearly. We do have Quant Tower, but I do think Atas is a lot cleaner and offers a lot more than Quant Tower does. So though they're around the same price, Atas is cheaper, and I think the feature set and how clean it is going to be a big advantage. And then they also have 200 euros off lifetime, which would be 1681 in terms of price. Now on to the next, we have Motive Wave. For order flow, you're going to be looking at order flow or Pro. You can look at the other ones, but they are not needed if you're an order flow trader. The Pro is what I would consider to be equivalent to the other ones, as it's essentially the full featured platform for the most part. I think the monthly deal isn't really insane, and the same thing with the 3 and the 6, this doesn't really cut off that much off of the cost, as the 6 month comes out to be a $65 or $66, so it's not that big of a discount, coming around 70. But where I do think these two shine is the license. So you can purchase a license for the Pro for 1,046 and a license for the order flow for 416. So I actually think these are pretty crazy deals. To me, 416 all in for a platform is pretty crazy, but you do have to take into consideration that it isn't technically what I would consider a lifetime license, as you will be able to have the platform and a year of updates. But if you want to get the current version after 1 year and they have an update, let's say after a year and a half, you're going to have to pay to get another year or get that current update plus another year of support. So if they have another update within a year after you purchased this, then you will be able to update to that version. Next up, we have Bookmap. So Bookmap essentially has 50% off of Global Plus, which is their most expensive. So for 3 months. So though I think this is an okay or like pretty good deal if you are looking for Bookmap, I do think that $50 a month for 3 months is good, but going back to 99 per month, I think is going to probably turn people off, as it's pretty expensive. But if you know you're going to be using Bookmap, I think it's might as well. Next up, we have Jigsaw. Jigsaw says they only have 100 coupons available. I don't think their deal is very good, as all of these are actually the same in terms of the platform. Platform is the exact same for all of these. They just come with different things in terms of education. And it does make sense if you are looking for that education or some of these extra features, but if you are not, it's essentially just $100 off, and then you have $50 a month essentially for their platform. So the only issue I kind of have with Jigsaw is if you're just looking for the platform, you're going to be paying $50 a month, and you also have an upfront cost of $479, which I think is a bit off-putting, especially if you are still looking for platforms and you're not sure what you want to use, as I feel like this kind of acts as a sunk cost where you'll always be thinking, I spent $500 for this, I need to continue paying for $50 per month so I can use the platform, and you'll kind of not want to change platforms. But it is what it is. There is a deal, but I don't think it is amazing. Quant Tower has a deal. I will go over to mine because it is 25% off of whatever we have here. So like most places, the longer the subscription, the cheaper it's going to be. And this is essentially what it comes out to be. It's $52 per month. If you do 6 months, $42, 1 year, $36. And lifetime is actually a pretty good deal. If you do really like Quant Tower, it's going to be 1,000 essentially 200, which it's normally 1,000 around 600. So all in all, if I was looking for full features and going for a year, I would probably go with Atas. If I was looking for something like a lifetime, but don't really mind not having the updates after a year, I would probably go here with this order flow. If you want to try Bookmap, I would use that, or if you're wanting to try Jigsaw, you can use their discount, but I don't think either of the discounts are very convincing. Try out their platforms, but I think most people who are going to use them already know they are very niche, and if that is your specific area of focus, then you might as well use the discounts that they have. And then Quant Tower, I think overall is a good discount, but I think the Quant Tower platform is a bit more buggy, and I think the footprint and all of that stuff is not nearly as clean as, let's say, any of these other platforms that we have above. So that's pretty much it. That's what I would be looking for if I was looking for a deal or a full platform. I would probably either do a year and 2 months of Atas, or I would get one of these licenses. And if you're already looking for either of these, I might as well use the deal. Or if you already use Quant Tower, I would